1952. Sammy Fableman, a 6-year-old, is scared and hesitant to enter the theater. In the movie Palace, the audience watches a robbery on the train featuring Cornell Wilde and Betty Hutton. The train hits a car, causing Sammy to be shocked. As the train plows into the stalled train, the projector's beam merges with the colors of Christmas lights. Mitzi asks Sammy, visibly stricken with fear, what he wants for Hanukkah. Bert gives Sammy 8 nights of candlelight, and he brings a Hanukkah with 1 candle to his room. The Fableman family celebrates Hanukkah. Sammy receives his own gift of Lionel electric train tracks from his grandfather, Bert, and the family enjoys singing and knitting small squares to make an Afghan. On each Hanukkah night, Sammy opens another present passenger car. Sammy, a Lionel train, is a beloved character in children's literature, demonstrating the importance of respect and care for the environment. The story revolves around a secret movie project that aims to create a train crash effect, making the train unbreakable. The characters discuss the idea of not sharing the secret movie with their father Bert and their friends. Sammy and Mitzi work on a train coupling, while Mitzi studies her piano score. Bert suggests hiring a sitter, but Mitzi refuses. The story highlights the importance of understanding and respecting the environment to create a positive and harmonious environment for children. In their bedroom, Mitzi learns to surrender to the score and, knowing Bach's instructions, create a safe and happy world. Sammy and Mitzi set up a perfect shot of the train cars, demonstrating the importance of respecting and caring for the environment. In the kitchen, Hadassah is carrying her knitting bag, while Benny is carrying her. Sammy enjoys her movie and has a Shabbos meal with Mitzi. When the film runs out on their father's camera, Sammy suggests loading more film and slowing everything down. The conversation ends with the characters discussing the importance of a strong connection between family members and their shared interests and goals. Mitzi and Benny discuss their relationship with their father, Bert, and their friend, Benny. Mitzi is focusing on Bert's brain, while Benny finds something under Sammy's plate. They work together to unfold the plates, cups, and plasticware within the paper tablecloth, and the Kodak film plays out on the screen. In Sammy's bedroom, Mitzi enters and hears a whirring noise. They turn on the projector, and a train crash movie plays, revealing the ark colliding with the train and the animals inside. Mitzi is amazed by Sammy's performance and grins hugely. Sammy blindfolds Reggie and Natalie with handkerchiefs and leads them into his darkened room in the upstairs bathroom. He reveals that General Electric wants to hire him due to his work on Bismack. The kids, Sammy, Natalie, and Reggie, listen raptly as Mitzi mentions using his electronic library system to make more money. Reggie asks if Uncle Benny is coming too, but Mitzi explains that he doesn't have a chance to see him. Bert returns with the kids, stating that Phoenix is a neat city on the rise. On the 30th floor, Mitzi finds baby Lisa neglected in her bassinet, and Sammy and his sisters gather at the front window. Bert pleads with Mitzi to help him make a name for himself at RCA and to stay in New Jersey to escape his shadow. The text highlights the tension between family dynamics and the importance of trust and support in navigating life's challenges. Mitzi and her family drive through Haddon Heights, a town known for its high winds, small branches from trees, and rain. Their children, Sammy, Reggie, and Natalie, anxiously watch the desert for signs of danger. As they drive, they encounter a funnel cloud and a dead armadillo in the Arizona 33 desert. Sammy, an 8mm cameraman, films the roadkill and fellow passengers, but when the lens fills the frame, he stops and shouts. In the desert outside 36 Phoenix, Mitzi and his family prepare to leave the town. 3 Boy Scouts, Dean, Turner, and Harold, are freezing among boulders while holding kitchen sieves. They find a scorpion nest with scorpion babies and buy Kodachrome 28mm film. They ride down tree-lined streets and see a group of girls their age, including Janet Benedict, whom they decide to talk to. The boys ponder the consequences of their actions and their impact on the world around them. The story revolves around a group of boys involved in a dramatic film production, including Sammy, who is tasked with making a movie about a masked gang holding up a stagecoach. The boys film the scene, which begins with a masked bandit entering through the window of the stagecoach, causing chaos among the girls. The restaurant owner confronts the boys, but Sammy tells them not to look into the camera. In the evening, Sammy spools film from an 8mm reel and examines the frames, which syncs with the movie. In the Fableman house, the family and Benny sit in an arc of chairs, listening to Mitzi play Beethoven's Piano Sonata No. 1 in F minor, Op. 2. The story highlights the tension between the boys and the characters' experiences in the film. In the movie, the audience laughs as Mitzi plays the program from memory. No sheet music, short nails, like a real performing artist. In the Arizona JC meeting hall, about 120 scouts watch the movie, and Bert sits rapt. The scene shows the bandits rob Reggie and Natalie, who are appalled by their stolen booty. The sheriff opens fire, causing the audience to be shocked and appalled. The story revolves around Sammy, a 16-year-old boy who is excited to learn how to shoot a movie about World War II. He uses pins to make the gun flash, and a makeshift dummy bandit topples over a cliff, falling many feet to his death on the desert rocks. Sammy and Reggie watch and listen as Bert pours Benny a stiff tin cup of Jim Beam, while Benny expresses passion and worry. Bert reveals that G doesn't build business computers but does heavy industry processing. Benny ponders whether Pitney Bowes will employ him following their termination from G. The text revolves around three characters, Bert, Benny, and Reggie, who discuss their future plans in California. Mitzi, a young girl, is excited about building a machine, while her mother, Benny, is worried about the cost. Meanwhile, Bert is worried about his grandmother Tina's death and the impact of their hobby on her. The protagonists discuss their lives, relationships, and the challenges they face. Mitzi and her family face a car accident and a new friend, Boris, who is a movie star. The story highlights the importance of understanding the characters' backgrounds and experiences, as well as the impact of past experiences on one's life and career. In Sammy's 69-bedroom, he and his brother Boris discuss the editing process and the importance of art in their lives. They discuss the connection between family and art and Sammy's love for the circus. Boris warns Sammy that art can bring crowns to heaven but leave him lonely. Sammy consents to sleeping on the floor because she is his grandma. In the living room, Mitzi plays the Adagio from Bach's Concerto, while Bert works on the conformed Draft 66. Sammy races through the editing machine, enjoying the process and reversing the film. He finds a scene where Mitzi and Benny walk in the woods, and Sammy is overwhelmed and terrified. Mitzi reaches a climax in her piece, pinning Sammy to the wall with frozen frames on the screen. In the dining room, the family watches, and Mitzi's dramatic dance brings joy, sorrow, and desire across her face. In the desert, 83 outside Phoenix, a teen with a Nazi helmet and assault weapon stands on a boulder, causing an explosion on his camera. Violent cuts depict American soldiers bayoneting Germans, and Germans shooting Americans. Sammy, a cameraman, moves around the fighting soldiers, capturing the final moments of the battle. Angelo, a 16-year-old American sergeant, fires at the Germans, causing them to collapse. The destruction of his platoon and the murder of his family leave Sammy in tears. In the climactic battle, Alfred Newman's Buffalo Stampede is playing, and Sammy's attention remains on his parents and Benny. Roger, Turkey, Sal, Dean, Hark, Mitzi, and one of the troop dads assist Sammy as the scouts and their families depart. Natalie teaches Sammy the 5 steps to saving a drowning person, but Sammy is too scared. Natalie suggests they have a party, and at the party, they'll give her the booby prize. Sammy is angry and slaps Sammy's back, causing her to cry. Mitzi, Sammy's uncle, helps him load film from a camping trip. Sammy buys a new camera from his uncle Benny, but Benny warns him that stopping making movies would break his mother's heart. Sammy agrees and purchases it for $35. The crystals sing, "Did you run, run?" ushering the Fablemans out of Arizona. In this text, Sammy, Natalie, Reggie, and Logan are a family of 3 students, teasing each other about their futures and the challenges they face in their new life together. Sammy is teasing his mom, Natalia, who is unable to get out of bed to make breakfast. Meanwhile, Sammy is playing volleyball at Grandview High School, where he faces challenges from his teammates and a capuchin monkey. The text highlights Sammy, Reggie, and Logan's struggles and challenges in their relationship and new life together. The story highlights the struggles and challenges faced by the characters in their new life together, as well as the difficulties they face in their relationship. The text explores the relationship between Sammy, Logan, and Mitzi, as well as the challenges they face in their new environment. Mitzi, a young boy, is upset about the presence of a monkey in their bedroom and misses the desert. Sammy, a friend of Mitzi, listens to an argument between Bert and Mitzi about the importance of psychiatry. As Sammy walks through the hallway, he encounters Logan, Chad, and their gang. Chad is torn between his desire to murder Claudia and his fear of being slaughtered. Chad interrupts Sammy, apologizes to Claudia, and leaves her on the ground. Bert attacks Mitzi, setting him on a path to work and happiness. Mitzi starts therapy, but Sammy is filled with rage and leaves a tree outside. Sammy, a young man, is filled with grief and anger as he examines a box containing a Bolex H8 reflex camera. He expresses his love for Jesus and his beliefs to a hurt and angry Claudia. Sammy and Monica, friends, pray together, and Sammy draws the Holy Spirit into Claudia's mouth. The text also touches on the relationship between Monica and Sammy, Mitzi and Bert, and their connection to a monkey named Sammy. Mitzi is excited about Sammy's talent in science, algebra, and sports, and they plan to use the camera for a senior event. Mitzi questions Bert about his feelings towards college, but Sammy clarifies that he didn't say that. The text explores the characters' relationships, personal experiences, and connection to a monkey. It highlights the complex dynamics between family, friendship, and personal growth. Mitzi, a film enthusiast, is hesitant to join friends discussing his life but insists it's his calling. Benny, a monkey, causes anger and fear, and Sammy, a cameraman, borrows the camera. The story takes place at a beach, where the characters enjoy activities and learn about the importance of respecting one's passion. The text also explores the challenges faced by those who may not fully understand their passions. The text explores the relationships between Sammy, Reggie, and their family, as well as the events that unfold during the senior prom at Grandview High School. The characters discuss their relationship and the events that led to their split, including their parents' divorce. At prom, Monica dances with Sammy, who tries to salvage the situation by bringing back a necklace Monica has taken off. The film, Grandview 131 High, celebrates the students' athleticism, with Logan winning a water balloon skirmish. The text highlights the importance of understanding the characters' emotions and the events that led to their split, as well as the impact of athleticism on students' lives. The story unfolds during a class gathering for a group photo, during which the crowd spots Sammy. He notices that the applause is for Logan, not for him. Renee and Claudia approach Logan, who looks lost and embraces them. Monica searches for Sammy, but finds him gone. Sammy finds a crucifix in the hallway and hears footsteps approaching. Logan confronts Sammy about his actions, accusing him of being a total asshole. Chad, a hardworking man, attacks Logan, punching him in the face. Logan scolds Chad for buying up his snow job, then disappears. Sammy doesn't want to tell anyone about his upsetness, but Logan insists they have a secret. Sammy finds himself alone in his kitchen, feeling confused, excited, sad, and overwhelmed. Mitzi, who is cooking breakfast, tells Sammy she hit him on the back before the swimming test. She hugs Sammy tightly and begins to burn salami and eggs behind them. Mitzi expresses her guilt for the actions and reassures Sammy that everyone else will have to hang on for dear life. The next day, Sammy, now 18, arrives at a beat-up Fablemans apartment building in Los Angeles. He is having a panic attack when Mitzi tells him that Monica dumped him after he told her about the divorce. Sammy realizes that he should not have asked her to marry him. The story highlights the themes of guilt, forgiveness, and the importance of family and relationships in the lives of Sammy and Mitzi. Sammy is experiencing a panic attack at home, and his father, Bert, comes to the kitchen with mail and a bag. Sammy is exhausted from constantly working and driving to college, which he dislikes. Bert suggests that Sammy's roommate might have settled down, but Sammy insists on going back to college. Sammy tears open an envelope containing photos from his mom, including one from a block party. Bert tells Sammy that if he hates school so much, he shouldn't go. Sammy isn't sure if he wants to go, but Bert reassures him that they will always be friends because they are different from each other. Love and grief rise up in Sammy, and he can't speak. Bert tells Sammy that they will never not know each other again, as they and his mom don't anymore. The story emphasizes the difficulties Sammy and his father faced in dealing with their emotions, as well as the importance of maintaining a strong connection with his mother. Sammy receives an envelope from Alfred Productions about a show he's making featuring American POWs and German soldiers, called Hogan's Heroes. Bernie Fine, a busy actor and producer, shows Sammy set designs and storyboards for the show. Nona, a secretary, introduces herself as Bernie. The conversation highlights the importance of friendship, collaboration, and the potential for success in the film industry. In the end, Sammy emerges onto an empty studio street, happy with the world and his surroundings.